It seems to be part of a growing trend. TikTok is filled with healthcare workers posting their anguish after a patient dies.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a question that we've been asking ourselves for centuries. How low can humanity go? And the answer has always been in front of us. The answer is lower. Every few months, it's lower and lower. It's a bottomless pit. Now, I'd like you to put yourself in this situation, right? Imagine you're a nurse, right? You're taking care of patients on a regular basis. You're supporting your doctors, a really admirable position in society, right? What would you do if you lost a patient? A patient died on your watch. Let's just go over some of the options we have. We're dealing with this, right? Would you grieve? Be sad. Talk to your mom about it. Talk to your friends about it. Maybe talk to the doctor about it. Get some therapy, something like that. Or, ladies and gentlemen, would you switch on TikTok, baby? It's the Generation Z route. We record everything. Patient died. I don't care. Oh my God, Adam died today. Let's go. More followers for me, baby. Maybe I'll actually hit 1 million followers, guys.
This nurse has just lost a patient. Overwhelmed with emotion, she leans against the wall. Then she removes her mask and tries to shake it off. She still has 5 hours left in her shift.
Yeah, lady, you were very, very traumatized. As you can see, I was so traumatized by Edgar's death. Oh, sorry, what was his name? Janine. What was it? He or she? I don't know. Somebody died, and you know what? I was very traumatized. I could barely hold my phone or my camera, but I somehow managed to set it up in the corner of I don't know what kind of angle this is. This looks like the middle of the the hospital lobby. Like, what the hell is this? Is this outside the patient's room? Dude, you have to tell the news to like the family members, and you go outside and you're like, the doctor's having a hard time, the family's having a hard time. And then you're like, keeping it in, you're staying strong for them, and you're like, yeah, they passed away, and then the family's crying, breaking down, and then you're like, yeah, we did everything we could. And then later, imagine this family sees this woman's TikTok and realizes that this woman was literally trying to profit off my son's death or my daughter's death or whatever. It's actually insanity, dude. And nobody is so traumatized that they can set up an angle like this. Like, this is actually, like, there's so much effort. She picked out the sad music, bro. She picked out the flippin' sad music. And then shake it off. You have 5 more hours. This is mid-shift, bro. This isn't even at the end of the day after everybody's gone home. Like, dude, oh my God. And it's like, and I've seen so many like responses to this, like, oh, maybe that's her way of like coping or something. This is ridiculous, bro. You can't be doing this. I don't care what your way of coping is. It better not be this, okay? This is just, I don't know, it's insensitive. It's like so distasteful. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Of the million things you can do, this is like, it's so clear to me that she has no concern for the patient whatsoever. This is about you. This is about your TikTok career. God forbid that you blow up. Jesus Christ. Because these days, I don't know, man. People blow up after anything.
Her video is set to emotional music, and her camera is positioned to capture her movements perfectly. But today, the nurse finds herself under fire. Many people who've seen the video on social media are calling her self-promoting and the video cringeworthy. Now the debate is raging. Did she go too far? I had a lot of people die on my watch during the pandemic, and this type of performative garbage makes me furious.
Yo, I swear to God, we are actually in such times where you can't even die in peace, okay? Some mother flipper is gonna be out here dancing over your death, whether it be some moron like running over your grave, tickling your flipping ghost or something, or some dude doing these performative arts right outside the place you died in, dude. Absolutely ridiculous. If there's like, I would legitimately, I'd take the family and sue her ass, bro. And like, I'd fire her as well, bro. Like, you aren't doing your job, okay? Part of your job is to act in a respectful manner to your patients, and this is definitely not doing it, okay?
Let me set up the camera so I can cry, goes another edgy remark. It seems to be part of a growing trend. TikTok is filled with healthcare workers posting their anguish after a patient dies. This nurse sits on the floor lamenting the death of her patient.
Dude, what am I looking at? What is this actual garbage, bro? This is a trend? The people made this into an actual trend, these morons. Listen, I know we've covered a bunch of wacky trends, but I really thought this was like a one-off case. But there's a bunch of full-grown women. Like, some of them are just like showing off their body while after their patients died or something, doing a little jiggy booty or some shit. Like, what the heck? Like, there's a time and a place. Jesus Christ. I guess everything's just okay on TikTok, bro. Do these people get banned, you know, violating community guidelines or something like that? Because I highly doubt there's any type of restriction. TikTok has the weirdest ban system ever, I swear to God. Like, they'll ban you for the most trivial garbage, but then they won't get rid of this garbage.
This healthcare worker is in the hospital parking garage, overcome by grief.
Oh my God. It's legitimately like these people have never lived a day in human society and they've forgotten all their morals. They're just these aliens that were like transferred to Earth, and then they're just like, oh yeah, I don't give a about anything. I just need to get as popular as I possibly can. What the hell does walking away slowly on the top of like a roof or parking garage do at all? And how are you grieving? Like, clearly they don't understand actual grief. If you're in actual grief, you wouldn't be able to set up a perfect angle here, put up this music, and try, like, get out, dude.
Some comments are supportive. I'm sure it's hard to lose a patient. Sometimes you just want to feel seen.
Really? That's your excuse? You just want to feel seen? Like, come on. There's a million ways to feel seen. And there's also a time and a place for everything, okay? You don't go to a funeral and be like, oh, I just want the world to know that I'm the #1 Crossy Road player. Like, I don't know what the hell. That was the weirdest example I can think of, but Jesus Christ, dude. You don't need to feel seen. You're attention hungry. You're a TikToker. Shut up.
At the height of the pandemic, America fell in love with hero healthcare workers and their videos showing how they stayed upbeat during such harrowing times. So did this nurse go too far? We asked medical ethicist Professor Michael Gusmano.
I don't think it rises to the level of being unethical. I thought it was probably mildly unprofessional and a little bit attention-seeking. I just hope that the negative attention does not detract from the important work that nurses are doing.
Okay, that was weird because obviously this is getting negative attention, and no, the negative attention is not directed towards nurses. It's directed towards moron nurse TikTokers, okay? There's a different category over here, okay? And you're definitely allowed to criticize these types of people because we're not criticizing nurses here. We're just criticizing people who are taking advantage of a situation that's pretty traumatic for a family, and then they'll have to see this, and it's just a horrible situation. I don't know, man. Like, no joke, if this was me, I'm threatening some people, alright? I would sue the ever-living flip out of her, okay, if I was the patient's family. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this whole situation. TikTokers, man. Am I right? Am I right, TikTokers?